There is a lot of different speed builds in Stalcraft. The main ones combine movement with some carry weight or survivability, and I will show them to you. But let's also make something silly. I will try to be as fast as possible. It might be impossible to reach the speed of light, but no one can stop us from trying. I am going to spare you the research process. I used the Stalcraft calculator tool, and here is what I came up with. 2 purple whirlwinds, 3 blue bracelets and a purple transformer to counter the psi effects. It gives a lot of stamina and, most importantly, 25% additional movement speed. The only way to go faster is to increase the rarity of the artifacts, but we would have to triple the price of already expensive build for the small increase of just 3%. I also prepared for you 2 more builds that are both cheaper and more comfortable to use. A build with spirals that give you carry weight, making it a perfect build for PvE farming. We lose 7% movement speed, but I also included the polyhedron to prevent one-taps from snipers. You can use this tool to swap it for something else if you want. Polyhedron is also included in my vitality movement speed variation, where snake eyes provide both speed and HP. Speed drops by under 1%, but 17% is still a lot, and our chances in PvP will be a bit better with almost 9% vitality. I will pair my build with Hans exoskeleton for additional 12% movement speed. If you are not a member of Rise, don't worry, you can buy the Albatross Scout. Yeah, I know, it's kinda expensive, but it's almost the same. What do you say? Lower bullet resistance? Like so what? Hans exoskeleton isn't necessarily known for its durability either. It can tank 1 more bullet at best. Also, Xbox just released all suit variants for all the other factions, but they offer a little bit less speed. It's probably still worth it, just to save some money and extra headache. They look kinda bad, but it's a temporary model, so they will get an update. At plus 11 is pretty much identical with Albatross Scout. We will also need the 6-slot container. Now let's get artifacts to put inside. And our first ingredient is Whirlwind. I happen to have a purple rarity prepared. It's a seasonal artifact, so most likely we'll have to grab it from the marketplace. If the prices went up, just grab a lower rarity. Can find it on the marketplace? Don't worry, I am prepared. As long as you bring money, I have the goods. So slow. Xbox, please could you just make this instant? It doesn't serve any purpose other than making the whole process slow and annoying. I had to spend almost half an hour per artifact, mostly waiting for the energy to recharge. Oh, and while at that, please add the option to use more than 1 proto artifact at once to restore the max durability. There was no purple whirlwinds on the marketplace, so I found someone willing to sell it on the official Discord.
Great work, thanks. Whoa, that was dope.
To get more funds, I even had to sell a CD4 armor that I worked really hard to get. I also sold some other stuff to get even more money. Then I grabbed 3 blue bracelets for 6 million each. Now let's get some good rolls to squeeze maximum speed out of this build.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning! We have to win more!
Since I ran out of enhancing resources, I wanted to buy an upgraded transformer. I couldn't find anything, so I bought a base RT for 5.5 million.
We have to keep winning! We're gonna win more!
Let's put our build into the container and see how it looks. We need to get Psy emissions below 1.5. Looks like plus 12 transformer will be enough. Perfect. Enough to not receive any damage. This build is worth around 105 million rubles. The price might change for better or worse, but remember that you can always get lower rarity artifacts. Test the build and see if you want to upgrade it. Okay, let's test it now. 107% movement speed just from the melee weapon, 119% speed from melee and armor, 144 with our artifacts, ,153.4% with all of these boosts.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram.
When you are stacking consumables, you have to pay attention to the purpose of the item. For example, you can't stack 2 weak boosts, but anything with a different name is fine. Look how fast I'm moving on the map.
Zone scum on the horizon.
He managed to hide, but this build allows you to flank extremely fast. Look, he doesn't know what's going on. And that's it. I'm already full. As I said, if you want to farm, get the build with spirals. Oh boy, carry weight is gonna be a huge problem with this build. We also need to get rid of some of the ammo, and we can't bring a shotgun and metal detector with us. He couldn't hit me, so I guess the speed is working. I'm so fast with this build that I can just zoom around the map and look for random encounters or even search for artifacts long after the mission. And I just found a blue frame worth 400,000. This build is the best at artifact hunting. You're so fast that you can snatch them right in front of your faction member's nose. We got the new Nightvision goggles visuals in this
Notice the
update.
enemy.
I guess it takes some time to get used to it, but now it feels like it's more difficult to spot people during the night. I think it's the first time I'm forced to use a stash to farm something. You know what? Because of how fast I am, it's actually not that annoying to do 2 trips to bring everything home.
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey! Howdy, partner.
You're a hero, 100%.
Relax, this is my fault.
Beware, enemy.
I just got killed by John Stalcraft. This backpack would actually make this build kinda viable. 20 extra carry weight doesn't sound like a lot, but it's enough to make it comfortable to use. Sadly, Chitin will be added in Act 2 and we can only spend our tickets on Albatross heavy armor or Gauss rifle in Act 1. There's one more thing that we didn't try yet, and it's Outpost PVP. And as you might have guessed, it was really painful.
Enemy.
Nah, I'm done. They literally formed a death squad in full PvP builds and pushed in the direction of our HQ. If you want to PvP with a speed build, you either need to use a different armor or pick a vitality version of this build that I showed earlier. Maybe you can use it to flank as a sniper, but what this build is the best at is arty hunting. If I was you, I would still just get a version with some utility or HP. Try checking my other video where I compare VSSK and VSS Vintaurus. Thank you for watching.